So Mary Nichols is the chair of what's called the California Air Resources Board, which was set up in the 1970s to oversee California's terrible air pollution problem, but over the years has taken on responsibility for a lot of its climate change programs. And one of those programs has been to set up an emissions trading scheme for the state, much like the trading scheme we have here in Australia. It started in full mode at the start of this year. Like Australia, about 350 to 400 companies have to buy carbon credits or to emit greenhouse gas emissions under the scheme, and they can trade it between each other. She's in Australia to meet with her counterparts and talk to her counterparts and to share experiences of running emissions trading schemes and carbon prices and setting them up and developing them. But she says she's not here to discuss linking the two schemes, which is something that Australia has done already with the European scheme. California is going to link to a emissions trading scheme in Quebec, and Ms Nichols says that that's because they've worked very closely together, California and Quebec, to make the schemes basically exactly the same. She says there's kind of a philosophical difference between Australia and California in terms of what they're trying to achieve in some of the design and approach to their each emissions trading scheme. She says Australia's been very interested in ensuring the most affordable emissions cuts for business under the scheme, and that's why it's pursued links with the European trading scheme. In California, she says they're much more interested in ensuring the environmental integrity of the scheme. Emissions trading schemes are very technical. They're very new ideas in economic thought and in policy, and so governments are trying to work out the best way to go about rolling them out and operating them. And I guess that there's another government, albeit not a national government, but a very large government. California has the 10th largest economy in the world, also operating a similar scheme. There's a lot of experiences that can be shared between the two governments on how best to roll it out and operate it.